Good morning. Welcome to Little Heartian Communique. I am Ritika S. from Class 12 Science with Little Hearts News of the month June. First of all, on May 27, the school began its activities for the year with a vibrant and engaging general meeting for teachers. Nancy Ma'am eloquently discussed the essential rules and regulations for teachers and teaching, setting a tone of excellence and commitment. Responsibilities and duties were thoughtfully allotted, ensuring smooth operations. New Vice Principal Mrs. Karthika Ranchit and the new KG Principal Mrs. Sindhukala Balakrishnan took charge. New teachers were warmly welcomed and their positions were introduced, adding a fresh wave of energy and enthusiasm to the school. June was a vibrant and enriching month, filled with a multitude of activities that fostered learning, creativity, and community spirit among students and teachers. On June 1st, 3 major programs took place. First one was the welcome ceremony. The school rolled out the red carpet for its youngest and newest members of LKG and pre-KG students and newcomers of UKG and other classes. The ceremony began with a prayer by Vandana Miss and a warm welcome speech by Pushpalata Ma'am. Nancy Ma'am inaugurated the event with a Vidya Diva procession led by KG Principal Mrs. Sindhukala Balakrishnan, symbolizing the light of knowledge. Mrs. Rashmi CN, Program Coordinator, led the Vidya Mantra Pledge, instilling a sense of purpose and dedication. Class 10 and 9 students showcased their talent through a delightful dance performance. Ma'am's inaugural speech was inspiring and KG Principal Sindhukala Balakrishnan introduced the class teachers and classes to the students, staff and parents, fostering a sense of community. A holy mass was conducted in a serene and spiritual gathering. Father Prasad Joseph Kandati Parampil conducted a holy mass for all teachers and students, filling the atmosphere with blessings and positivity. The school celebrated its academic achievers in a grand award fest. Nancy Ma'am honored the subject toppers and school toppers of Class 10 and 12 with trophies and certificates, and full 11 achievers from Class 12 were awarded with gold coins. Karthika Ma'am's vote of thanks was heartfelt, and the event concluded with an excellent dance performance by Class 10 and 12 students. June 3rd was the most special day for the school as the new academic year began with new hopes and dreams. Class 10 presented an assembly emphasizing the importance of new beginnings with all positivity and enthusiasm. Environment Day celebrations were held on June 5th. The importance of environmental conservation was highlighted in a special assembly by Class 12 students who gifted a sapling to Nancy Ma'am as a symbol of growth and sustainability. Nancy Ma'am inaugurated a vegetable garden, with Class 7 teachers and students taking on the role of caretakers. The Federal Bank manager and her crew also contributed by planting saplings, demonstrating community involvement and environmental stewardship. June 6th was LKG students' first working day. The youngest learners of the school embarked on their educational journey with excitement. Class 10 Pearl organized a special assembly on perseverance and hard work, setting a strong foundation for the LKG students. June 7th was UKG's first working day. UKG students marked their first day with enthusiasm. Class 10 Manikyam conducted a special assembly on the importance of education, emphasizing the value of learning and knowledge. A productive workshop on the National Education Policy was held for teachers on June 8th, led by esteemed Dr. Geeta. This session provided valuable insights and strategies to enhance the educational experience for students. On June 19th, Reading Day was celebrated with a special assembly by Class 11 Science students. Harika Lalji delivered an inspiring speech on the importance of reading, followed by a thoughtful message from Naveen Hariharan. Nishan C.K. presented a beautiful poem, Ganga, by the renowned Malayalam poet Madhusudanan Nair. The event also featured a cinematic dance performance by 11 science girls. Nancy ma'am inaugurated classroom libraries, and Principal Pushpalata ma'am gave a warm felicitation highlighting the significance of reading. The declaration for student cabinet election came on the 20th of June. The school embarked on a democratic journey by electing a new student cabinet for the academic year. Candidates introduced themselves in the assembly on June 24th, followed by a Meet the Candidate event on June 25th, where candidates visited each class to introduce themselves personally. June 21st was Music Day and Yoga Day celebrations. A day of harmony and wellness was celebrated with Music Day and Yoga Day. Students from KG to 12 showcased their musical talents in a splendid performance. Teachers, Yoga Master Sajal Sir and music trainer Amarnath Sir, along with Mrs. Family, Mrs. Ashwati, Mrs. Shweta and Mrs. Parvati gave stellar performances. Pushpalata ma'am began the program with a short prayer, and the yoga students performed impressive routines under the guidance of Yoga Master Sajal Sir, promoting physical and mental well-being. Cabinet elections and Green Day celebrations were held on June 26th. The much-anticipated cabinet elections saw Ashwin Biju elected as head boy, Anahida PS as head girl, Navaneet Sajeev as sports club secretary and Nishan CK as arts club secretary. The Green Day celebrations were vibrant and full of energy. KG Principal Mrs. Sindhukala Balakrishnan gave an inspiring introduction, followed by a grand inauguration by Nancy ma'am. Advait Anup, Adviga Sharath, Kalidas VH of UKG welcomed the gathering. Principal Pushpalata ma'am delivered a heartfelt felicitation. The day featured a skit by playgroup and LKG students, dance and song performances by UKG students, culminating with a vote of thanks by Ahan K. Manu and Elishwa George from UKG. Saplings were given by Nancy ma'am to all the students of kindergarten, symbolizing growth and renewal. The month concluded with a house meeting on June 28th, fostering team spirit and camaraderie among students. Ragam House selected Muhammad Afzal as captain and Sanushka S as vice captain. Talam House had Lakshmi Radish as their captain and Bilal K. Naina as vice captain. Shruti House selected Isaiah Emmanuel George as captain and Meleva Teres Shaji as vice captain. Lem House had Andrel Joseph as captain and Rishit CS as vice captain. That's all for the Little Heartian Communique for the month of June. It's me, Ritika, signing off.